Hi Dr. Lau, my name is Alicia Nabel. I'm from Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and 3 words that best describe me is I'm a hardworking person, reliable, and optimistic. That is all from me. Thank you!
The table below shows the frequency distribution of the times in minute taken by a group of 120 students to write a particular essay. Question number 1, it wants us to find the median. Before I start, let me explain what median is. Median is the value of the middle term in the data set that has been ranked in increasing order. According to the table, it shows that it is a group data. Therefore, the formula used is this, or you can estimate graphically using ogive. Median is not affected by extreme values because of its insensitivity to outliers. Median is the measure chosen for skewed data. In order to find median, the first step is to arrange the data in order. Because this table is a group data with interval, we can skip this part. Step number 2 is to find the position of the median using the formula n over 2. N is the sample size, hence it is 120 students. When 120 is divided by 2, it is equals to 64. Since the median is 64, therefore the model class of the interval is 50 to 54. Using the information we have gathered, we can find the median. The lower median class boundary is equals to 49.5, since the model class is from 50 to 54. Using the median, which is 64, we then subtract it with the cumulative frequency for the classes before the median class, which is at plus 22 equals to 30. It then be divided with the model class frequency, which is equals to 34. Then it is multiplied by the class size. In this table, the class size is equals to 5. When you calculate everything, you will get 247.5. Therefore, the median of this table is equals to 247.5.
Hi and salam sejahtera Doktor. My name is Amjad Zaidal Muhammadi bin Zakaria from class CS1104F under group 9. My student ID is 2019236538. Back to the question number 1. After we found the median of the data, we need to find the standard deviation of the data. First, in measures of dispersion, it has variance, standard deviation, and coefficient of variation. Variation approximates the average of deviations of each of the measurements from the mean, whereas for standard deviation, it takes the positive square root of the variance. It is recommended as the appropriate measure of spread for symmetrically distributed data. Based on the question, we are given a group data. By that, we will use either these two formulas. First of all, we will need to fill in values in the formula given. We start off with time in minute will be the x, whereby x is the midpoint of those intervals. The number of students will be the frequency. Frequency will be referred as f. Based on the x and f given, we need to derive the x squared, f times x, and f times x squared. After that, we need to identify the n, the total of fx, and the total of fx squared, whereby n is 120, total of fx is 6460, and lastly the total of fx squared is 352,060. Based on the formula given, we start off with s squared equals to 352,060 minus 6,460 squared divided with 120, and the total will be divided again by n minus 1, which is 119. The value for s squared is 36.1064, which is a variance. To find the standard deviation, we need to bring the power of 2 to the right hand side, where it will be s equals to square root of 36.1064, and the final answer will be 6.0089. That
Hello everyone, my
Therefore,
name
the
is Emmanuel
median of this
Andat,
table is
ID
equals to
2019 to
247.5.
55524. I am from group 9. Yo, it's Emmanuel again. As for today, we have this question. Estimate the mode graphically, and it's given the interval in time in minute and number of students for the frequency. Okay, there is way that we can show a mode in graphic, such as the only way we can show the mode graphically is we construct a histogram. So how do you construct a histogram? First, we have to get the lower value of each interval on x-axis, and 2 frequency on y-axis. So we do have lower interval, which is 40, 45, 50, 54, 60, and the frequency is this. Also, to construct this, please ready your graph paper, as we are going to go through the solution using graph paper. Okay, so we have this graph paper. You can ignore the question, this paper first, and then we continue. Okay, so we have a graph here. What this graph shows? Okay, first, it is compulsory to have a title on your graph, such as this: time taken by a group of 120 students to write a particular essay. Okay, on the x-axis we have the time, on the y-axis we have number of students. After we construct the graph bar, the bar like this, there is one bar which is the highest, so we pick the highest bar. All you need to do is first create draw a line from this point to this point and this point to this point. The interesting part is the interception here. Of course, the interception here. It will show you the mode class. It will show you the mode. Okay, all the way from here to here. Okay, and we arrive at all the way from here to here and to this point. Okay, how to calculate this point? It's easy. 55 minus 50, we get 5. So in these boxes, in this from this point to this point, it contains 10 boxes. So 10 boxes, 5 divided by 10, it's equal to 0.5. So each boxes is 0.5. So you count from this part here to this part. So total is 7 times with 0.5, but our mode here is in the middle of these boxes, so 0.5 divided by 2, it will become 0.25. So calculate all this from 50 until this point here. So we get 53.75 for the mode class. For the mode, sorry. So that's all from me. Thank you.